That works. Well, this is the good place to drive fast, I'll tell you that. Especially in these cars. Okay, so we're going to go through some of the basics. First off, this is Brian Stark, the instructor. We're in the R8 doing 9 laps, and we're with Sherry Spina. Spina. That was close. Okay, 9 laps. So what we'll probably do is we'll do 5, come in, and then do 4.
Okay.
They won't let us stay out longer than 7.
Oh.
They're grumpy like that.
Okay.
But it's actually better because then you can kind of unwind for a second. We can talk about some things, and then we'll just press right back up, and you'll, in theory, have a better experience on those last 4.
Okay.
Okay? So, first things first, most important thing out here is eyesight and vision. Keep your eyes open at all times. Don't close your eyes for any reason. When you're going into a turn, you should be looking at the exit of the turn. You're going to be looking much further. Just think when you're speeding in your truck and you're like, where are the cops, where are the cops? You're looking way down there instead of like right over here.
Right.
Same thing out here. Okay, so we got that covered. If we're going to get past, I will say we're going to get past on the right-hand, left-hand side. Stay wherever you're at. I'll have my hand on the steering wheel. I'll turn the hazards on. If I tell you, okay, slow down a little bit or pick up some speed, it's because I'm trying to create a situation for the other vehicle to pass efficiently and make the entire situation better. So just follow my instructions, basically. Okay. If we're going to pass, I'll put my hand on the steering wheel. We'll wait for the hazard lights to come on. The hazard lights come on. I'll say, okay, we're going to pass them to the right or left. We will pass them. And at that point, it's going to be a much more aggressive acceleration. I will tell you, okay, squeeze the throttle, and then we're going to go past them. We're not going to just kind of take our time. Most important thing to me out here, other than you keeping your eyes open at all times, is smooth. So slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Smooth on that brake pedal, smooth coming off the brake pedal. Smooth on that throttle, smooth coming off that throttle. You don't want to just stab the brake and come off because that's just going to upset the balance of the car. You don't want to just stab the throttle and come off because that's going to upset the balance of the car. So everything's nice and smooth. If I say, squeeze the throttle or smooth full throttle, it's smooth full throttle. If I say brake, more brake, 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 full brake, oh my God, we're going to die, it's smooth brake, and stay on that brake until I say, okay, we're good, come off the brake. Okay?
All right.
Smooth brakes, stay on it. Don't just hit it and come off because that's going to take us from 130 to 125, and then we're going to have to scrub off a lot more speed. So stay on that brake till I tell you to come off.
Okay.
Steering, nice and smooth. Steer in. We're going into the turn. We're not on the throttle. Once we hit that apex point, we're going to start squeezing the throttle and unwinding the wheel. So as we unwind the wheel, we can start applying more throttle. Okay?
Okay.
Lots of overload there, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're going to have a good time either way. I'm going to instruct you completely out there. You don't have to worry about a thing.
Okay.
And you're comfortable with paddle shifters?
I haven't used them before.
Okay, they're very easy. All you have to do is listen to me to tell you when to do them. So right hand is upshift, left hand is downshift. At all times, keep your hands wrapped around the steering wheel. When I say upshift, you'll go out, you'll grab that upshift, and you go right back to the steering wheel. Don't have your hands hovering over the paddles waiting.
Okay.
Just keep them right around the steering wheel, and I'll tell you when to do it. You good?
Yes.
All right, give me one full turn to the left. That should be straight. Nope. Right there. That's going to have us straight. Foot on the brake.
How do you know that's straight?
Because I have the previous student walk it to the right. That way, if mechanics come around, they can check the tires and things like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Little tips and like stupid things that we do here.
Okay.
Okay, so foot on the brake. We're going to drop it into foot on the brake. I don't like that screen.
The check engine light?
Oh yeah, no, that's I'm not worried about. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna reset this thing. There we go. Sounds fun, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All these cars, all the sensors are going on them because when you drive them hard, the sensors go out. But don't worry, the cars are inspected continuously throughout the day, let alone at night.
Okay.
Foot off the brake, easy over the bump. Watch out for the pull, and we're gonna take a left. Don't worry about anything out here. I will keep a vision. Or, I'll look around us and just look straight ahead.
Okay.
Bring it up to the stop sign and bring it to a full, complete stop when we get there. Squeeze that throttle out onto the track. Green cone. Upshift.
Whoa.
Upshift. There you go. It's okay.
What'd I hit?
You hit the windshield wipers. That's it. That's right there. Everybody does that. Okay. That's already the 3rd time that's happened to me today. Squeeze the throttle out to the left. Okay, here we go. You ready? Push, 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 push. Upshift. Stay on it. Push, 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 push. Upshift. Hard brakes. Harder, 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 harder. Off the brakes. There you go. Squeeze that throttle out to the left. Over to the left. Brake. Off the brakes. Off the brakes. Turn it in. So we're going to stay to the left there. Squeeze the throttle. Center the track. Stay over to the right. Off the throttle. Off the throttle. Turn it in. You're good. Squeeze the throttle. Squeeze the throttle. Stay over to the left. You're good.
Left.
Brake. Off the brakes. Now we turn it in. It's going to be a late brake or a turn in there. Squeeze that throttle out to the left. Back over to the right. Off the throttle. Straight through the chicane. Squeeze the throttle straight at that green cone. Straight at the green cone. Off the throttle. Turn it in. Start squeezing that throttle. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Very nice. Upshift. Stay to the left. Stay on it. Stay on it. Stay on it. Stay on it. Brake. Downshift. A little bit more brake. A little bit more brake. Off the brakes.
Looks like it's something different.
It's okay. Squeeze the throttle. Squeeze that throttle. Squeeze that throttle. Stay to the left. Brake. Off the brakes. We're going to get past real quick right here. Squeeze that throttle. Follow the Porsche. Get over to the right. Over to the right. Off the throttle. Turn it in. Squeeze that throttle. Nice and smooth. You have all the track out here to the right. Don't fight it so much. Get back over to the left. Brake. Off the brakes. A little bit tighter, a little bit tighter. Squeeze that throttle. Out to the left. Back over to the right. Off the throttle. Straight through. Throttle, 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 throttle. Brake. Off the brakes. Turn it in, turn it in. Squeeze that throttle, squeeze that throttle. Push, 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 push. How was that? You having fun?
Yeah.
Stay over to the left. Upshift. There you go. Hard brakes. Harder brakes. Downshift one. Off those brakes. Turn it in. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Squeeze that throttle. Push, 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 push. Stay to the left. Brake. Off the brakes. Turn it in. Off those brakes. Off those brakes. Wait for that throttle. Wait for that throttle. Now go. Push, push. Off the throttle. Off the throttle. Turn it in. Now wait on the throttle because we're a little off the line. Squeeze that throttle. Out to the right. Back over to the left. Push. Brake. Off those brakes. Turn it in. Squeeze that throttle. Out to the left. Back over to the right. Off the throttle. Straight through. Throttle. Brake. Off the brakes. Turn it in. Squeeze that throttle. Out to the left. Stay to the left. Still having fun?
Yes.
Upshift. Hard brakes. Harder, 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 harder. Downshift. Off those brakes. Turn it in. You're good. Off the brakes. Off the brakes. Squeeze that throttle. Stay to the left. Brake. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Off those brakes. Turn it in. Center the track. Squeeze that throttle. Over to the right. Off that throttle. Turn it in. Wait on that throttle. Start squeezing the throttle. Let it float out to the right. Back over to the left. Now you're doing really good. Brake. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Turn it in. Squeeze that throttle. Let it go left. Back over to the right. Push, push, push. Off that throttle. Off the throttle. Off the throttle. Throttle, 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 throttle.
Throttle, throttle.
That's okay. Brake. Off the brakes. Off the brakes. Squeeze that throttle. Out to the left.
Okay.
We're good. Keep pushing. Upshift. There we go. Hard brakes. Harder, harder, harder. Downshift. Off those brakes. Off those brakes. Squeeze that throttle out to the left. Stay to the left. Brake. Off the brakes. Turn it in. Get in there tight. Center the track. You jumped to the throttle a little too soon. Over to the right. Off the throttle. Turn it in. Squeeze the throttle. Squeeze the throttle. Let it go out to the right. Back to the left. And full brake there. We're going to turn or go in on that one through the blue cones. Right over here. Off the brake. Off the brake. Off the brake. There you go. Get some throttle. You're good. We're going to go through the blue cones. We're going to park it. We're going to talk real quick. Then we're going to go back out. So what'd you think so far?
It's a lot,
It is.
but it's fun.
It is. You're good. Go to the left. Get some gas. There you go. The pedal's a little different in this one.
Yeah.
You're good. You having fun?
Yes.
Promise?
Yes.
Good. I'm sorry I'm doing this some of the steering for you, but I want you to see where that line is and, let you turn into the bay. You can go into like pit 12. It's fine.
So quick.
What's that?
It comes up so quick.
It does, yeah. Yeah, and sometimes it just helps to have that little bit of extra guidance. So everything's going well out there. You're holding onto the brake just a little bit too long. The car will hold. I promise it will hold.
Okay.
If we need to do more braking, I will tell you to.
Okay.
And we're just, and this is a very common corner back here where people have issues where they just want to turn in early. Just wait for it, and I will tell you to wait. Now, when I say turn in, turn in. Just keep going towards the green cones until I say, come off the brakes and turn in. Once we do that, then we're going to be good. And then everything else is good. You having fun?
Yeah.
You good?
I'm good.
You ready to go back out?
Give me a second.
Okay. These.
Are they?
Okay. Yeah, they're trying to steal your car. They're not going to get it
not
yet.
get my car yet.
Yeah, you have 4 more laps. Okay, so you ready?
Yeah.
All right, foot off the brake, and we're going to coast down over that bump. Easy, easy.
Easy. All right.
You good?
I'm good. Are you
All right,
good?
I'm good. Bring it to a full stop at the stop sign. All right, everything looks good. Ease out on the track. Go towards the green cone. Upshift. Upshift. Straight towards that green cone. Off the throttle. Turn it in. Start squeezing that throttle. Out to the left. Upshift. Stay to the left. Upshift. Hard brakes. Harder, 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 harder. Downshift. Off the brakes. Off the brakes. Turn it in. Get it in there. Start squeezing that throttle out to the left. Stay to the left. Brake. Off the brakes. Turn it in. Start squeezing that throttle. Get over to the right. Over to the right. Off that throttle. Turn it in. Be patient. Squeeze the throttle. Let it go out to the right. Back over to the left. Brake. Off the brakes. Turn it in. Remember, it's that half second there we got to wait. Squeeze that throttle. Let it go out to the left there. Back over to the right. Off the throttle. Straight through. Throttle. 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 Push. 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 Brake. Off the brakes and turn it in. Wait for it. Wait for it. Squeeze the throttle. Stay to the left. Upshift. Stay on it. Hard brakes. Hard brakes. Hard brakes. Hard brakes. Downshift 1. Off the brakes. Don't be afraid to hit that brake pedal.
Okay.
Get it in there. Squeeze that throttle. Stay to the left. Brake. Turn it in. Off those brakes. Squeeze that throttle. Get over to the right. Off that throttle. A little bit of a brake. Off the brakes. Turn it in. Off the brakes. Turn it in. Start squeezing that throttle. Brake. Off the brakes. Turn it in. Squeeze that throttle. Off the throttle, straight through, turn it in. Good. Throttle, throttle, push, 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 push. Brake. Off the brakes, turn it in. Wait on that throttle, wait on that throttle. Squeeze the throttle, squeeze the throttle. Upshift. Good?
Yes.
Hard brakes. Harder, harder, harder. Downshift. Off those brakes, turn it in. See, now that was good braking back there. Get in tight, get in tight. No, you gotta wait on that throttle because it's gonna push us to the outside of the turn. Go, go, go. Stay to the left. Brake. More brake, more brake. Off the brakes, turn it in. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Squeeze that throttle. See, what you're doing is you're coming off the brakes and going straight off the throttle.
To the throttle.
Hold on, off the throttle. Turn it in. Yeah, you're going off off the brake straight to the throttle, and we have to have that patience period in there, yeah. Brake, off the brakes, turn it in. Now give it a little bit of throttle. Squeeze that throttle. Off the throttle, turn it in. Squeeze that throttle. Brake, off the brakes. Okay, we turned it a little early there, but that's okay. Squeeze the throttle. Over to the right hand side. Push, 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 push. Upshift. And hard brakes. Turn it in, come off those brakes. Squeeze the throttle out to the left. Stay to the left. Brake. Off the brakes and turn it in. Okay, we're going to get past on the right hand side here. No throttle, no brake. There you go. Go ahead. Turn it in. Patience, patience, patience. Squeeze that throttle. Over to the left hand side. Brake. And that was the last of them.
All right.
Going through the blue cones again. Off that brake, give it a little bit of throttle. Turn it in.
So I felt like it was a little better than the last 4
Yes.
times. Okay.
Yes, you did just fine. Did you say you're doing other rides out here? Are you doing any other cars? This is it?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Have you thought about doing the drift car?
I want to do the drift car.
You should.
Really, really
You really
bad.
should. Let's put it into pit 13 right here. Or 12. Yeah, 12 or 13 is fine.
Sorry.
13. That's fine. You're good. Go ahead.
Kind of just comes to a stop a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've noticed that. Okay. So, give it a little bit of throttle. We're going to just push it up there a little bit. Don't even worry about it. Off the throttle, we're good. Okay.